Hi, welcome to this week's Something for the Weekend. I'm Tony, Sales Manager here at Martin Lynch & Sons, and it's your favourite time of the month. Yes, it's used equipment time, and I've got some very, very special deals for you this week. Martin has given me control of the pen, so thank you, Governor, for that, and I've absolutely slashed some prices. I've got quite a few of the same models in stock, because I've been buying lots and lots of used equipment in, and you know what that means? It means a really good price for you watching. Okay, if you are a little bit worried about buying used equipment, please don't be. All of our used equipment does come with a warranty. And of course, come into the store, and as we've done here earlier, we can set the radio up for you. You can have a play with the radio, make sure everything's okay, which obviously it will be because it's checked by the engineers on site. And get yourself a new bit of equipment. More importantly, save a few pounds. Okay, Henry, let's start with this one here. It's the Elecraft K3S. So it's a 100-watt transceiver with the built-in ATU as well. You know, these were stupid money when they first came out, used by all of the world's top DXers, all of the guys going out on DXpeditions. Up for $2,499. I'm going to drop that down to £2,000. Yep, £2,000 straight. So it's going to bring it into line with most of the radios that are on the market nowadays. And that is a superb transceiver. I had a play with one of these on CW not too long ago, and the audio is absolutely beautiful. Okay, moving across, Henry, let's take a look at some linears. If you're looking to get a linear, don't want to go sort of too high in power, maybe 700 watts or so. Acom 1010, which we have up at $18.99. I'm going to knock £100 off of the price of the linear, so you can get that for $17.99. So already these savings are starting to stack up already. We're nearly £1,000 so far if you're going to buy the lot. Okay, coming across, Acom 1200S solid state linear. Really simple to use. You may have seen the video where I did QRP versus power. 1.2 kilowatts. As I said, really simple menu system here. Lovely colour display. You can either PTT control it, or you can link it for band data as well, which is the way that I did it with the 7610. Moving across, Acom 2100 at $28.99. Obviously a little bit more power for you. It's got the valves in there. Very easy band change here. Just load and tune. You'll get an indication on here of what you need to do, and away you go. That is up, as I said, for $28.99. Again, I'm going to knock £100 off of that. That is boxed, so we can ship it. Forgot to mention with the 1200 as well, that's 2250. Again, another £100 off the Acom 1200S. Okay, moving across, Henry. We've got some different items here. These AlexLoops. So if you don't know about the AlexLoop and you're into your QRP, into SOTA, maybe just setting up portable, these loops are a really efficient way of getting on the air and making the most of those sort of 4 or 5 watts that you've got. £549 per loop. I'm going to say per unit, but it's not, it's actually per loop. So yeah, $549 per loop. Going to knock £50 off of each of those. So check the prices on the website for that. If you've got a 705, and I know a lot of you have, got the LC-192 at £89. Now you can't go wrong with that. There's not really going to be anything wrong with a bag, but you are going to save quite a few pounds. I think they're about £135, £136 new. So that is a great saving. And talking of savings, let's go for one of those really crazy savings now. So if we look along here, Henry, we've got the Icom IC-7300, HF 6 meters and 4 meters as standard. As I always say, that beautiful AI, all touchscreen as well, so you can just choose your band and away you go. As I said, you can do remote operation with this, but you do need to use a slave computer. Now this is up for $949. Yep, £949 will get you into a 7300, which I think is about £200–300 saving on a new one. So already a great saving. However, just for this week alone, on the 7300s that I've got listed as of today, £799, £799, £800 for a lovely used 7300. Now that is a huge saving for you, and if I didn't have enough radios already, I would be very tempted to buy one of those at that price and have it as a bit of a backup unit, that's for sure. Okay, Henry, moving across, we do have some 705s here. A couple of 705s up at $999. So with these, we're going to knock £50 off of each of these, so $949. as you can see, all lovely boxed, supplied by Acom UK, and fully tested, of course, by the workshop, so you can go out and about, go portable, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. HF 6 meters, 2 meters, 70 sems, and D-Star all in one little box. I've got some flex radios here as well. As I said, with the flex radios, just give me a call. I can do some really, really good pricing on the flex radios that we have in store. Obviously with the 8400 and the 8600, and of course the Aurora coming out. If you're after the Aurora, don't forget to place your pre-orders. We are looking at Q1 of next year, more than likely. So if you don't know about the Aurora, I would say check the website. 500 watt SDR transceiver, really, really low power consumption, and it's going to be a great radio. We know it is flex. Okay, moving across. Now, how about a Tony trade up, I hear you say? Okay, so FTDX101D up at 2299. Now, if you've got an FTDX10 and you think, I'll tell you what, I fancy an FTDX101D. Well, I'll do you a bit of a deal on a 101D. And basically, if you want to give me your if you want to give me your FTDX10, then you can have one of these for an additional £1,250. So you're basically bringing your FTDX 10, say, Tony, I want that 101D that's used, give me £1,250 and you can go away with a lovely 101D. So you're going to be getting a lot more money for that DX10 than what you normally would. Okay, talking of another trade up, Henry, if you want to come around here. We'll stop for a moment because I can see them looking at this. So obviously we've got TS-990 in stock. I do have another one which is due very, very soon. Now, if you want to do a trade up to a TS-990S, then just call, basically. Just call. And I've had a chat with the guys and we can do you a very, very special price on these 990S. I've seen what they're going for through the other dealers and stuff, and I can give you a really, really good discount, trust me. Maybe even sort of £500 off. Won't be a problem. Okay, coming across, let's do that Tony trade up again now. IC-7610. If you've got a 7300, then we can talk. So this is currently up for 2749. Obviously we do some discounts over time. It's still going to be, even with 5% off, it's still, you know, a fair chunk of money, and you're going to have to put a fair few pounds in. However, if you drop in your 7300 or give me a call and get it sent in to us, you can go for one of these used 7610s by just adding £1,500. So £1,500 will get you one of these. I think someone's been playing with this. I'm going to just move the frequency off of there a little bit. Bear with me a second. There we go. We'll watch these guys when they come in the showroom. Okay, moving across to Kenwood's TS-590SG at $1,299. Now, used prices on these have been sort of up and down all the time. A new price is around about £1,600 for a new 590SG. Obviously still a current model. HF 6 meters, nice basic traditional radio, and the performance of these is superb on the receive. Often competing up against the K3S. And there was a big hoo-ha when this came out from the Elecraft users. So, great radio, as I said. Got a few of these in stock because I like to buy them. $1,299, this week only, £1,000. You're going to have to be very, very quick for this. So £1,000 for a TS-590SG used. Now, £1,000 still seems a little bit too much. Well, if you want a 590, why not go for the S version? So the S versions I've got up at $799, and I'm going to drop the price of these for, as I said, just for this week only, and this is actually going to be $599. Yes, £600 will get you a 590S, but you're going to have to be quick because there's only a few at that price. So $599 for a TS-590S. Remember, there's not much difference really, but if you can stretch to the £1,000, I'd say, you know, why not go for it? Okay, I was going to call it there, but we're not going to because something catches my eye. So come this way, Henry. Now, it's pretty hard not to notice this. we do have this lovely baby loop, which some of you may have seen in store. So this is our X-Demo baby loop, which basically has never been outside, always been inside and just standing on a tripod. Now the tripod does not come with it. However, if you speak very nicely to me, we might be able to sort something out. But check the website for the price on this. You're going to save quite a few pounds. This paint job alone, if you wanted to get your loop powder coated, was around £500 or so to get this done. So it comes with a version 2 controller, so as it would with a brand new one, but you are going to save quite a few pounds on this lovely colourful version. And to be honest, you will be the only one with this, especially in this colour. So why not treat yourself? Okay, whilst you're in 40 fines, Henry, just a quick scope round, just to say we have restocked 40 fines. We've got rid of a lot of old stuff. It's all been moved on. And now we've restocked again, so we've got loads of transceivers in stock again. Got this lovely little Eddystone receiver here at £95. If we go up and you're looking for a Kenwood VHF, £65. And then we're going to go up again. Got a lovely FP757 power supply. As you can see, just needs a switch. That's the thing with 40 fines. You might find it's just missing a button or so. So this just needs a new switch put into here. £50 if you've got a 757. Perfect. Okay, moving across, we have 7400, a TS-2000. Again, another couple of little Kenwood mobile units here. So we've got the 77s version and the 2 metre version at £50. Again, great condition, just a little bit old for us to place warranties on. So if you want to get on the air, you've just started in the hobby, or you don't spend too much money on a unit for the car, good way to go, good way to go. Got this lovely little SG 2020 still here, which I'm surprised at. Power output was just a little bit low, so I think it was giving out around 7 or 8 watts rather than 20. It could be a very simple fix for someone in the know. Again, handhelds, we've got them by the bucket load. £25, £5, £10. They're going to work. They're robust. They've just sat there. Probably need a charger. There'll be one in the box somewhere. Yeah, pick one up and away you go. Moving across, Henry, we've got this lovely Ciro R2000 receiver. It's in very, very good condition at $299. Now, as I said, with a lot of these, we have actually switched them on and kind of tested them, not to the full extent as we normally would in the workshop, but they have been tested. This I do know works, so the stuff that's slightly more money, probably put 2 and 2 together and work out that you're probably going to be all right with that. Moving across as well, we've got this lovely Yaesu FT102. Now, I saw one of these for sale on an auction site the other day for £450 for the radio. However, if you come into here, as you can see on our little slips, which we pop on a lot of these radios, this is working. That is working. So it's been tested, it's fully working. And as I said, £450 on an auction site for the radio. Come into here, you can have the radio, you can have the SP102 and the FV102DM for £350 for the lot. So be quick on this one. Come in, grab it, pay your money, run out before we realise what we've done. Okay, that's my quick look around for you. And before I go, just a quick reminder that the Yaesu Cashback ends this coming weekend. So it ends on the 31st of this month. Please, 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 if you want to radio, place your order now. Do not miss out because the savings are amazing, especially on FT710s. Anyway, take care and I'll see you very, very soon. And please, hope to see you in the shop very soon too. Take care.